part 2 of section 6 and section 7 of unit 4. Okay, we've just finished talking about inscribed angles, and here's a little bit more challenging problems. So this is for you that are really good at circles. Okay, here's our circle. And I'm going to give you a little bit different information. I'm going to tell you that this arc from A to B is 100 degrees, and I want you to find X. Okay, I hope you can see that. So, and I'll call that C over there. Okay, let's do some analyzing here. Okay, first of all, CB is what? A diameter. So, can we figure out an angle knowing that? And the answer is yes. If I extend these two sides, this arc over here is half the circle. So, it's 180 degrees. So, its inscribed angle is the angle that's inside that, so it's back here. That means this is my right angle or 90-degree angle. Now, this is 100. Okay, so let's look. From A to B is 100 degrees. What intercepted arc is that? From A to B, the angle associated with that is this one over here, right? So go from the angle back, or the arc back to the angle. So that means this is the inscribed angle. Inscribed angle is half the arc, so this is 50. Okay, so what is this angle going to be? Well, we have a right triangle, don't we? 90 plus 50 is 140, so that means this angle must be 40 degrees. And that would make sense, because what do we know about arc AC? Well, if this is 40, this arc would be 80, and we know from from C to A to B is a semicircle. So that would be 180 degrees. So if this is 100, that would be 80. So this angle must be 40. So you could have actually figured it out that way. Found the other arc first and then worked backwards to the angle. So 2 ways to do that problem. Okay, now let's look at what I think is the hardest part to see on these inscribed angles. And it's, I think, the last main concept here. And that is sometimes there are 2 angles that share the same intercepted arc. And it's a little bit hard to see at first. So let me draw an example. Okay, we're going to take AB, this arc. And I'm going to draw it for you so you can see it's the same intercepted arc. I'm going to draw an angle here. So we have this angle, and I'll call that X. And then I'm going to draw a second angle. And this time I'm going to draw it in red. And I hope you can see it on here. I may try to get it my darker blue. See if it's going to show up a little bit better for you. That should show up a little bit better. That blue angle. And I'm going to call that Y. Okay? Now, what do you notice about angle X and angle Y? They both intercept this same arc. So, if the arc measure is 120, both of these 2 angles would be the same because they intercept the same arc. So you kind of have to change the way you look at it and focus just on angle X. This arc is 120, so this angle is 60. Then change it and cover up the green angle and just look at the blue angle. Well, this arc is 120. So this angle would also be 60 degrees. So if 2 angles share the same intercepted arc, they will have the same measure. Okay? Now, let's look at an example. I'm going to draw a picture of one of the ones that's in the LMS so you guys can see this one. And it looks like this. We have a circle. Surprising, I'm sure. And we have an arc AB. We have an angle that measures 49 degrees. Then we have another angle. And this angle right here is 84 degrees. And we're trying to find the angle measure at B. Okay, so let's see if we can figure this one out. Okay, we've got 49 up here, 84 here, and then we don't know this one. Now, what we can figure out is since this is 49 degrees, what is the arc measure from A to B? Well, remember, if I extend this 49-degree angle out, the intercepted arc is from A to B, so I double it. So 49 doubled is 98. Now, I'm going to take that same intercepted arc and go back to this angle. This angle back here would also be 49 degrees because it intercepts arc AB. And it's half. So this is 49 degrees. Now, this angle is 84, and now I'm going to work my triangle. Okay, I can work the triangle. 84 plus 49 gives me 133. So 180 for degrees in a triangle, subtract 133, and I end up with 747 degrees. So that means angle X is 47 degrees. Now, we're done with this problem, but we could figure out some more information. If I took this angle and I went back out, I could figure out this intercepted arc, couldn't I? All I'd have to do is double 47 and get 94. So I could figure out that arc, and we'll call that C to D if I needed to, okay? I could also figure out this angle up here. Remember, this is 84, so this is 84, vertical angles, and then this is 47, this is 49, so that would have to be 47 also. So there we go, because they also intercept this same arc out here, so that angle is the same as this angle. Anyway, I hope you enjoy circles as much as I do, because these are some of the fun things I like about circles. And that is the end of lesson 6 and lesson 7, and you're ready to work on your offline work. So good luck.